Hello everyone and welcome back to Some Dude Plays Fire Emblem 3 Houses Blue Lions. We are now on part 19 and this is Zach here again. So I was kind of debating on what I want to do before the next chapter, but we're going to do some exploring because that'll give us a better chance to do some stuff. But yeah, so our goals, everyone's basically dead in the water for the next week. But we have a seaport with Byleth with Ashe and Ingrid. So let's check the map here. Good, all the way in that bottom corner. So let's speed it up here. And just fast travel to the closest area I can get to.
Professor.
So... Professor.
Yes.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that knight gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
Very good with the bartering there, Ashe. Thanks to your bartering skills.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too, at least until Lenato adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It sounds a lot more exciting, though, traveling the world from conflict to conflict.
Probably not as much as you think, Ashe.
But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
Oh sure, way to make my comment redundant. It was pretty
I
tough.
believe you. I can imagine. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages.
What's the book?
Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the king of lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read. Give me that book!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch.
Okay, at least we get a glimpse of Anna's actual sprite there.
What the? Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
Well, that's Anna for him.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Are you sure about that, Ashe? But that's being nice.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Good idea, Ashe. Good idea. Well, that's definitely showing his past, but yet now he has 100% motivation for next week. And I sadly, let's see my storehouse. I have no bait. That's just bad luck. Well, I'll just quickly head over to the garden to do some gardening again.
Okay. Maybe.
Harvest. Plant. Go. Now I'm just going to quickly do a quick run and check the dormitories to see if anything's popped up. Okay, and I'm back. So I've just done a quick little confirmation on something, and what happens is every month there's a set number of items and stuff other than your amiibo ones. Well, at least I'm sure. Well, let's just quickly go check the amiibo garden over here. But yeah, anything that pops up only pops up once that month, except for the stuff here, so that's interesting. There you go. Yeah, so that'll just keep going every new week, but yeah, at least I know some more information now, and now I just want to run up here to do our C support with Ingrid. Yes.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
Yeah. What were you doing just now?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all.
Probably a dress.
You do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Not entirely. Yeah. Now, let's go with number one there.
Well, I'd love to help. I don't want people getting the wrong idea with me being alone in your room. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
Now, what she's hiding that her father gave her, or what gift it was. Happy to follow.
I think he'd be happy to hear you say that.
What was it you threw out anyway?
Just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
Just wanted to talk to you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Yep, so that's done. And now I got more motivation for characters. So let's warp to the cathedral.
Well...
No. Oh, 2 notes, so we'll do that in a bit after I do my actions for the week. Let's do Annette. Wait, that's the support. Annette. Okay, well, let's do Annette and Felix. Okay, nope, we're changing that to Dimitri if he's available. If they're like that, you do not want to use them there.
Singing is so much...
It is not guaranteed.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted the professor experience and the support, so... There we go, that pushed them into C there.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit.
Yep.
You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong.
Okay, what happened this time?
Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
So that's it. Overworked and no one quite stopped him from doing it.
I'll admit, it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Now that's quite interesting history between them.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you.
Well, I definitely agree with Dimitri there. She's just full of sunshine that brings a smile to your face.
What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
Here come the embarrassing stories. Ha 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 ha!
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going.
Good call, Dimitri. Good call.
How about you forget we had this talk altogether? And don't mention it to anyone.
It's gonna get out somehow, Dimitri. Yeah. So, now, Dedue and Sylvain. Yeah, so if I go there, Dedue and Sylvain. So what I'm quickly going to do, I'm just going to save before I talk to the counselor. So if something goes wrong, I can restart. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, now I'm back, so let's do this. My fellow students have called me dour. They say I should joke around more often, but what's the point in that? It can help set our prebell nerves. Got it. Oh, that's good. Now I'm just going to save again. I'm not good at cleaning up. I try my best, but before I know it, everything's messing again. Yeah. Cleaning is easy when you have a plan of attack. Let's see that. Oh, good. Bonus, I got both of them right on the top of things. Yes. So now I'm just going to talk to Rhea for some faith training for Byleth, because he gets a really good skill for white magic if you get those 3 stars. Faculty training. And one more. Oh wait, nope. Now this time, where is Manuela? Right in front of the fishing pond. Which is kind of right where I need to go because it's right beside the dining room.
Hey, Professor, as for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yeah, so faculty training. There we go. B+. Nosferatu, got faith level 2.
Progress.
Yep. And the 2nd star, so that's nice. And now let's do like I said, I wanted support with Dedue and Sylvain. Let's see. Got it. Ooh, I'm glad I had that for that. There we go.
I like this.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Yes. Oh, good. So that's done. So, and I've gotten both supports with them. And sadly, nothing's showing up on the map, so time to go straight on to the next week. Construct manually as always. Task Skywatch with Sylvain and Ingrid. Construction. Don't need to do it right now, but let's do Sylvain.
Wow, I seem to be on a roll. Hey, that was useful. Hey.
Yes.
It's all becoming clearer.
So he's got a star there now. Ashe, let's finish it up. Do his lances.
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
Yes, he got a second star. I do Dimitri, but I can't really help him with that. You know what? I'm gonna leave Felix be. Go to Dedue and start on his authority.
I have
Yes, perfect.
answered correctly. No need for...
It's always good to get their experience up. I can do Felix or Ingrid. Nothing really but authority for Ingrid. Sadly, Dimitri's dead tired, but oh good, that was a bit better. But that's one step closer for him. Goals. Keep him like that, keep that Felix will go full on sword now. Ashe, you know what? Let's do party and riding. You know what? I'm just gonna change that into straight riding. Main. He's good where he is. You know what? I'm just gonna change that to flying. So a way you can very quickly increase the level ups is to just tell them to do a focus on one, and they'll get bonus experience for that. Task, got it. So let's begin the lecture.
Professor.
Nope, he's doing well where he is. And we can talk to Dedue for his C support now.
Did you want something?
Just quiet in the garden. Just to look at the flowers.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse.
That'll be good. Learning for yourself too.
Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner.
What kind of flowers are those?
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise.
Yeah, so Dedue's pretty short and straight to the point where he needs to, and luckily he tells you straight out why you don't flower them. You don't water those flowers. Beautiful.
Yes, they are.
And something to remind him of a home. And now we're just quiet.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
Yep, I only did what anyone would do.
I see.
It's back to the quietness, the awkward silence.
Was there something else you wanted?
I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
Yeah. He's difficult to hold a conversation with. Yes, good, got it. Yes, and our another
You
secret
think
support.
I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
Idiot. Sylvain shot down, just screwed up majorly.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we...
Chased her off, Sylvain. Chased her off.
So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
Yep. You're a jerk. I say you broke her heart.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now?
It's because you didn't tell her right away and basically you lied to her face.
I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Is that a fact?
Believe whatever you want, but I'm honestly not sure if I can ever love again. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town.
And hit on even more girls.
Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will.
He sure bounced back from that
Calm
quickly.
down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Yep. Okay.
I'm
Stop messing.
fine.
No.
That's it. I'm done.
Just good. Oh well.
I can do better now.
Yes.
I'm getting much better.
Okay, yeah. So that's very nice there. Okay, so let's see our sports. Oh, Dedue and Sylvain have another sport, so that's good.
Dedue, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
I just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn to cook last night, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was great. I was wondering if you could give me some tips. You know, teach me how to cook.
So you can pick up even more women?
I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Sylvain,
Yeah?
you are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want.
Good reply, Sylvain. Good reply.
Besides, I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats.
Oh, very good answer, Sylvain. That's probably exactly what happened.
Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be? Besides, people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk. Okay, you're making a weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Yeah, it turns out Sylvain, despite being a complete skirt chaser, is actually very insightful and has really good advice at times.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me and Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even if we found evidence that your people are innocent, those negative sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight. The only thing that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Definitely.
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
Yeah, so personality-wise, Sylvain is turning out to be one of my favorite characters. So yeah, since there is no since there's nothing to do next week, let's just pull off a seminar. And let's do this one here. I could have probably gone more if I did some exploring, but...
The glory of progress.
Yes.
Well, that worked out.
Hey, there we go. And Claude's just getting flowers. And with that, we're finally at the monthly mission, Assault at the Rite of Rebirth. So I'm going to end the video here. So this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com saying please leave a like if you like the video. I'd like to hear a comment to see how I can improve my videos. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to know when I release more videos. And other than that, visit SomeDudePlays.com. So I'll just say see you all later.